Minnesota girls high school hockey teams faced off in section championships tonight. The number 1 seeded Dodge County Wildcats took on the 2 seed, the Albert Lea Tigers, in section 1A. The Tigers are in the navy jerseys. The Wildcats are in white tonight. Wildcats threatening here. Nora Karstensen to Zoe Heimer. Finds the back of the net for the first goal of the game. Dodge County's up 1-0, and Karstensen to Heimer again. For the finish, Dodge County is up 2-0 now. Take a look at this. Maisie Cook, top shelf. It is good. Wildcats have the 3-0 lead in the first, and with less than a minute to go in the first, chaos in front of the net of Dodge County and Tigers. Kaylee Noble gets Albert Lea on the board. The Wildcats are heading back to the state tournament, holding off the Tigers 4-2. And in section 1-2A, the number 1 seeded Farmington Tigers took on the 3 seeded Northfield Raiders. The Tigers are moving on to the state tournament, shutting out the Raiders 3-0. And heading to the mat, the Minnesota boys high school wrestling section tournament kicked off tonight. In section 1A, the 9 seeded Triton Cobras upset the 8 seed, the GMLOS Bulldogs, and the Cobras' next opponent was the number 1 seeded Chatfield Gophers. In weight class 189, Triton's Wiley Demmel facing Chatfield's Sean Kirshner. Kirshner tries the takedown. Demmel stops the first time, but Kirshner gets the takedown on the second try. And in the same match, Demmel is trying to get to his feet here. Kirshner stops it, maintains that position, and gets the pinfall. Gophers, Kirshner gets the victory in that one. Now to the 215 weight class, Triton's Christian Schramm taking on Chatfield's Will Belter. Belter gets the early takedown and brings the match to the mat. Schramm fighting to stay in the match here. Boltner trying to get the position for the pin. He locks the arm and forces the pin. Chatfield's Bolter gets the win by pinfall. In final match of the night here, the 285 weight class, Triton's Craig Knutson matching up against Chatfield's Cole Romaker. Knutson gets the takedown and takes the lead. Romaker has Knutson's leg here and converts this one to a takedown. And on the mat, Knutson has an answer, getting the top position and the pin. Triton's Knutson with the win over Romaker. It would not be enough though. The Gophers are moving on to the semifinals with the 70-6 victory. Chatfield hits the mat against Lewiston Altura Rushford Peterson in the semifinals on Saturday.